Alright, so I'm going to try to do a tutorial for Fetch by McCafferty. This is just the way that I like to play it, and it is the way that I played it in my YouTube video. So if you want to watch me play it and sing it, that's on my YouTube channel. So first off, I'm holding down this right pedal the whole time because that's the one that makes them hold like that. And then on the left hand, you do this the whole time. I'm pretty sure that these are the names of the chords. I never really learned the names of the chords when I took piano lessons or anything. So I could be totally wrong, but I think that this is a C chord. But it's just the really like basic shape with C, E, and G with your pinky, middle, and thumb. And you do that same shape, and I think it's an A chord, and then a G, and an F. So you just do those chords with your left hand the whole time. It doesn't change. And then next, I'll show you what we do with the right hand during the intro. For the intro, you do this little thing where you go, or well, actually, you change it up for every chord. So for the first chord, you do all right, so it's G, C, E, C, F, C, E, C. So think of it, you play like all these notes, but you go back to the C every other note. So, hold on, let me get a better camera angle. It's hard to do this when I don't have any sort of camera stand. So that's what it is. And then, but what I do is I alternate. So I do that little thing, and then every other time I'll do when it gets to the F note, I'll do a little scale thing like that. So if you watch, I'll do. And so that means that you do the original one where you're just going back and forth to the C note. You would play that whenever you're playing the C chord, and then you would play it on the G chord as well. And then whenever you're doing the one with the little scale at the end, you would be playing that on the A chord and on the F chord. And so you just play through that twice. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a way to do this. Oh, hold on. I'll set this little camera up real quick. Okay, I had to do this, but here's what the intro part will sound like. And then you go into the next part. And also I make sure to slow down whenever I get to that little end part before, or at the very end of the intro, and then whenever we're moving on to the next part. Okay, so next part, what we do is, it gets a whole lot easier because you pretty much do this little thing. It's just E, C, D, C. But I like to have a little fun with it, and then I only do it whenever I'm playing the A chord down here. So I only do it when I'm playing the A chord. I'll do, or so here, this would be like the C chord, and then when I get to the A chord, so whenever I'm doing the A chord, I'll do dun, dun, dun. So that is E, C, G, F, E. And then for the rest of them, I just do the little simple thing. But I only do that on the parts before he starts singing. So it's really not like too bad. I don't know. It didn't sound right whenever I did it while singing. So yeah, you just do that, and then once he starts singing, then you just the whole time. All right, so we're here at the part after the intro. Hi, Momo. This is Momo. Anyways, the part after the intro, it's going to sound like this. Just that over and over and over again. And one last little thing I forgot to mention before is that whenever I'm doing that part sort of at the end of the vocals, so you know how he says like, why can't I just say I'm happy or whatever? On the very last one of those, I do, why can't I just say I'm happy? So I do that little thing that I did at the part before the scene started and after the little intro. So I just do that one time just because I thought it would be fun. And yeah, so that's that for that part. Okay, and now once we're done with the last part where he says, you know, she don't love me saying. And then what I do here, let me play it real quick so I can, like, I guess, articulate it better. Okay, yeah. So the first, so again, it's like how I did in the first little part, or the part in between the intro and where he starts singing. I'll do something special on just the A note, or just the A chord. So mostly what you're going to be doing is just with these same three keys that you were doing during all the singing parts, where it goes, so it's E, and then C, D, and then E, D, C. Yeah, so. And then on the second time, or so just on the A chord, I'll do this little thing where, so it's E, C, D, and then I'll do the G, F, E thing. Just kind of, it's kind of like what I did in between the verse, or the intro and the part where he starts singing. Whereas like it's that little thing. So I just do that on the A chord, and then yep, that's pretty much it. So I'll do a little thing real quick to show you what this last part sounds like. All right, so here at the end, start right before the singing ends, so I can show you that one little part where they'll happy. So that I'll do that in the end. So it'll sound like, why can't I just say I'm happy? He tried so hard, she don't love me saying. Also, I end on a C chord with my left hand. Oops. Hold on. And on the C chord with my left hand. And then with my right hand, I just play a C. So right there. But, yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or whatever, just let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.